everyone. Today I'm going to show you how to do the bobble stitch with blanket yarn. So you can see here I'm working on the Snuggle Buddy Bag pattern and I have most of it done. I've got one more row of bobbles to do, but I thought it would be helpful to see what it looks like when it's worked up in the round before we get started. So you can see the bobbles give some texture and definition to the bag. In this case, I've left all the colors the same. You can switch for the bobbles so that they pop a little more and have a different color. I'm not going to go over that in this tutorial. I will only be showing how to make the bobble stitch. So for this particular pattern, you use an 8mm hook. So I've got that here and I have my blanket yarn. And I'm working, if you have this pattern, I'm working on the last row of bobbles. So you can follow along if you want to. So I'm going to do 2 single crochet stitches here. And then I need to do a bobble. So a bobble for this pattern is 4 double crochet stitches into the same stitch. It's the same as making it with, you know, any other yarn, acrylic or cotton or whatever, but the blanket yarn is just a little thicker, so it can be a little bit trickier to get all of those double crochet stitches onto the hook. So I'm going to yarn over, I'm going to insert my hook into the next stitch, I'm going to draw up a loop, I'm going to draw up a loop, I'm going to yarn over, and I'm going to bring my hook through only the first 2 hooks or 2 loops on the hook. So that leaves me with 2 loops on the hook. So then since I'm doing 4 double crochet stitches, I'm going to do that 3 more times. So I'll yarn over, insert my hook into the stitch, draw up a loop, and I'm going to yarn over and then pull through the first 2 loops. So now I've got two double crochet stitches on my hook there. I'm going to do it a 3rd time, yarn over, insert into the stitch, draw up a loop, yarn over, pull through the first 2, and now I've got 3 stitches on my hook, and so I need to do it 1 more time. So I'll yarn over, insert my hook into the stitch, draw up a loop, yarn over, and pull through those first 2 loops. I pulled a little too hard there. So I will now have 4 double crochet stitches on my hook and I have 5 loops. That's how I know that I have 4. You'll have 1 more loop than the number of stitches that you're putting in your bobble. So then you'll yarn over and you're going to pull through all of those loops on the hook and pull that tightly, and that's going to give you your bobble. I like to push my bobbles towards me when I'm working in the round. In some cases you'll see where they push them away like this. If you make your bobbles that way in this pattern, it's fine. It's just that your bobbles are going to be on the inside of the bag, so you'll have to turn it inside out just because of the way that I do my bobbles. So, and then you'll single crochet in the next stitch. You don't do a chain or anything like that to finish off that bobble. You just continue with the pattern. So let's single crochet over, and then I'll do another one. Just to show it again. If it's too difficult to get 4 double crochet stitches on your hook for the bobble, since like I said, the blanket yarn is a little thicker, you can do 3 and it'll still give a pretty good bobble. All right. Just gotta count how many single crochet stitches I have here. Turn this over. All right, so now I am going to make another bobble stitch. So we're going to yarn over, insert the hook into the next stitch, draw up a loop, yarn over, and pull through the first 2 loops on the hook. Then we're going to do that again, yarn over, insert into the stitch and draw up a loop, and pull through the first 2 loops on the hook. Do it again, yarn over, insert the hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through 2 loops. And then we'll do it one more time, yarn over, insert the hook, draw up a loop, and pull through 2 loops. Now I've got 5 loops on my hook. I'm going to yarn over, pull through all 5 of those. I use my forefinger to push it towards me. I'll pull it tight, and I'll continue in the next stitch with a single crochet stitch, or whatever the pattern calls for. In this case, it's a single crochet stitch. So that is creating a bobble with the blanket yarn. And like I said, if fitting 4 double crochet stitches on the hook is too difficult, you can also do 3. Or if you have any questions or trouble and need some help, then you can always feel free to reach out to me. Thanks.